Yes, everybody, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to this another transfer show. Make sure you're smashing that like button and you're subscribing to the channel on that road to 3k subs now. Big up to everyone. We're going to get into the latest Liverpool transfer news because there's some big ones. We're talking a little bit of the centre-back situation and Alexander Isak update. Fabrizio Romano has given an update. Liverpool maintain their confidence in trying to make a deal for Alexander Isak. For sure, there will be a story to follow in the next few days. Is Fabrizio Romano indicating something here? Is he indicating a potential bid could be coming here? Because IndyCar News has tweeted. Now, people will laugh at the source, but this guy has been correct regarding Liverpool information this year, and he has said this: exclusive bid incoming with 72 hours. So in the next couple of days, I assume. We had a chat with a respected source from LFC about Alexander Isak, and let us tell you the full details. He mentioned that an official bid is set to be submitted within the next 72 hours. That's right, get ready for some serious fireworks. Fabrizio Romano has also done a video which we will play for you as well. So let's actually play this and then we'll break down that IndyCar tweet. Let's play this.
Also, Alexander, Isak, and Liverpool once again. Because Liverpool are not giving up. Liverpool have a feeling that Newcastle are still very active on the market. After signing Malik Chow, who will complete his medical today, on Monday, it's important to say that the feeling at Liverpool is that Newcastle are still very active on the strikers market because they know that Alexander Isak is not changing his mind. That Alexander Isak wants to go to Liverpool, that Alexander Isak has no intention to return to a normal conversation with Newcastle for new contract. And so Liverpool keep hoping. Liverpool maintain their confidence in trying to make the deal happen for Alexander Isak. So let's follow the situation. Let's follow the story, but for sure it remains a concrete opportunity. We want to see Alexander Isak as a new Liverpool player. So the conversation will continue. It's going to be a week where Liverpool will maintain their contacts active on player side, and where Newcastle will try to find their new striker, because now they have their new defender, Malik Chow. They are still looking, according to my information, for a midfielder, an offensive midfielder, and a striker. These two positions for Newcastle to cover. So let's see what they're going to do. We know about Nicholas Jackson being an option, not the only one. No confirmation at all on the rumors on Randall Colomwani. Colomwani is in negotiations with Juventus. Colomwani wants to go to Juventus, and Juventus want to sign Colomwani. So for
Newcastle do hold a massive interest in obviously bringing in other players. They need the Isak money, cash in while you can. But I reckon he's indicating something here. The fact that he's mentioning words like big week, they're going to be maintaining their contacts. Is that potentially linking this to this IndyCar tweet? You know, with a potential bid in the next 72 hours. This guy's been certainly 90% correct regarding Liverpool's situation this year, regarding Florian Wirtz, other positions, regarding the Alexander Isak situation. Would IndyCar basically risk his reputation? We'll have to wait and see. But the fact that he thinks a certain bid is going to be coming within 72 hours, I mean, I'm not going to complain. Just simply get the deal done. And I think another reason as to why I think Liverpool are really going to crank up the pressure this week is because it's our first Premier League game. Bournemouth at home. Liverpool are going to want to have near enough all their business done, I believe. Now the Premier League season is starting this week. The Premier League season does start this week, this Friday. Liverpool will be at home at Anfield to Bournemouth. And they are going to need their players in, like the centre-backs, which got an update regarding Mark Gay as well. So make sure you stay tuned and make sure you are hitting that like button and you're subscribing to the channel. Stay up to date with the latest Liverpool content, and not only that, but football content. But it's exciting times. It's exciting times. We know this situation is going to be happening. I mean, I don't think anyone can, almost predict it. And this happened the other day. Eddie Howe plays down reports and Newcastle are telling Isak yesterday, no, that's not something I'm aware of. I have no knowledge of that. I want players who really want to play for this club. Well, of course. And that's one of the reasons why I think he's going to go. Because why would Newcastle want to keep a player that just simply doesn't want to be there? Respectfully to Newcastle, Liverpool Football Club are a bigger club, bigger heritage, bigger fan base, just bigger in everything. Pause. And why would Alexander Isak want to join that? It's as simple as that. He's maintaining. He wants to come to the club. There was reports last week that he rejected a new contract. That Eddie Howe sat down with him and tried to give him a new contract. And basically, Alexander Isak said, "Jog on. I want to still go to Liverpool." You know, he's doing that to Eddie Howe, mate. Like, jog on, bruv. But no, I still think this deal does happen. In my opinion, I think we're probably reaching an agreement between 130 to 135 million. I don't think it's going to be cheaper than that. I don't think it's going to be more expensive than that. Just that I think both parties will ultimately meet in the middle regarding the situation. But according to IndyCar News, a bid is coming in the next 72 hours. We're going to see if he's going to be correct again. Fabrizio Romano, obviously, containing there's going to be more news this week regarding Alexander Isak. It's certainly going to be interesting as to see what's going to happen there. But I thought I'll give you a little update on the centre-back situation. Lewis Steele has come out and posted this on his Twitter account. Crystal Palace chairman Steve Parsh asked in the MZ yesterday about interest in Mark Gahey and whether he would sell if the price was right. Interesting. Yes, of course, for players that of the caliber they leave on a free, it is a problem. It needs a new contract or a conclusion of some kind. Liverpool remain and set to hold further talks this week. They don't want to overpay for a player that is out of contract soon, though. And that's why I think Liverpool are going to wait for this situation to ultimately get to the end of the window. Why? Because that eventually that asking price does come down. Crystal Palace will be asking questions of themselves. Do we want to let this player go? Because Mark Gahey has openly admitted he is not signing a new contract. He is not signing a new contract at Crystal Palace. He is ultimately, if he is a Crystal Palace player on the September the 1st, he will be leaving Crystal Palace on a free transfer. And obviously in January, he can sign on with other clubs. Hopefully this deal does happen. Although he did look like he went down injured. But he looks like he's going to be okay, which is good. Because when I was watching, I was thinking, I know he's not a Liverpool player, but I was like, be fit because we're looking to buy you, mate. But I think we probably get a deal done for about 35 million. I know they want about 50 million. I think again, similar to the Isak situation, I think we're going to meet halfway in the middle, just due to the fact of it's either that or you let them go for free, and the fact that their chairman is basically coming out and admitting it's a problem, and obviously selling for the right price. It makes perfectly sense to meet in the middle and get this deal over the line. Obviously, Crystal Palace can reinvest that money back into the squad. I think another couple of things is also, you have to bear into the factor of, what's going to happen if they're going to be in Europa League or Conference League. I know that naturally improves price tags of players, naturally improves the money that you can spend. So maybe Crystal Palace will be a bit more lenient with selling Mark Gahey for a 30-40 million price tag, because they've got that Europa League pool, Premier League pool that they can offer to new players. So certainly going to be interesting. That's your Fabrizio Romano update regarding Alexander Isak. According to some sources now, bidding coming in the next 72 hours, and also Mark Gahey to Liverpool. Little update for you at the end. Make sure you're hitting that like button and you're subscribing to the channel, people, as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Enjoy your week. The Reds are back this week. Take care.